Norman's curious because I've been rearranging here. Some weather's coming over the next week. Hard to say. Even a little bit of snow possible, unlikely, highly unlikely, but still it's possible. And so I'm doing very simple strengthenings on the roof of this little lean-to. It's all very temporary because we have to shear them in here. So this post, this center post, has to be removable. And so it's a wild cherry, piece of wild cherry that's not perfectly straight, but you know, I can move it. There's nothing, it's not anchored in the ground. It's just a hole, and it's snug up against that top beam. I think I prefer it to be a little more forward, maybe here as opposed to there. But if that's what I decide, then I'll move it because it's not anchored. It's tight, and once I decide I'm pleased with its position, then I'll put it in with these pieces of steel. So, not that the snow's going to fall and break the roof, but it's time to think about these things I've been putting off. And I'll put another lip here. Anyway, stuff to go home over there. And the boys are good. The pastures are green. I think I've showed you before that they're green. And the leaves are falling. And we've been cutting toenails, preventing wool blindness in the boys. We realize we don't train our alpacas very well. They don't like to be held, let alone have their feet held, so we can cut toenails. They're horrible. So we have to begin to consider how better to get them used to human touch. The two Frenchmen are great, no issues whatsoever, but Ormond, Nitos is small enough, but he still jumps up in the air on his hind legs, and we can't really do a lot of work. We have a short amount of time with him before he just says no. And Bruno, no way. Anyway, that's it from today. Preparations before some cold. Temperatures are going to drop pretty significantly, close to freezing, and rain for sure. And if things don't warm up too much, then we'll get just a touch of snow. Okay. Adios.